listen to what Zuckerberg says, right? And when I first saw this, like when it first came out, I was like, what did he just say? I was like, this is in my head, like in my heart of hearts, I was like, this is awful foreshadowing. And lo and behold, here we go. All right, let's go.
Would you say over the next few years?
Oh gosh. I mean, I think it's probably going to be something like, I don't know, at least $600 billion through 28 in the US.
What? Did you see Trump's face? So yeah, watch. Look at Trump's eyes right here.
I don't know, at least $600 billion through 28
He's like,
in
what?
the US. Yeah.
It's a lot.
No, it's not. It's significant.
That's a lot. Thank you, Mark. It's great to have you.
Sorry, I wasn't ready to do it.
And he got caught on hot mic. He didn't think he was being recorded, but
He said I wasn't sure what number you wanted to go with.
so he pulled that number out of his ass, but it sounds pretty close.
How much are you spending, would you say, over the next few years?
Yeah, he said he was gonna spend $600 billion, and it turned out to be, yeah, quite accurate. And it's only been not even a year since that happened, and look how much he's spent. The numbers are daunting. Shout out to this lady. She's like some PhD in computer science. She has like a nice YouTube channel that talks a lot about like AI. Things like that and tech and stuff like that. I came across this video. I thought the whole video is actually like pretty interesting. The numbers are absolutely daunting. Like it's really good research that she does. So shout out to her. House of L. Yeah, let me open her channel page so you can go see it. I gotta tag her too. Let me see. 13K subscribers. Nice. House of L. AI. Yeah, there you go. So subscribe to her channel because she has like really good data. She doesn't just like talk about her opinion, like she just research and just tells you the facts. And yeah, there you go. So let's check out this video from her. This is about 19 minutes in. Definitely watch the whole video if you get a chance. I'll try to remember to put the link in the description. So let's check out these daunting numbers from Facebook. It's just nuts. Oh shit, my bad. I forgot to put the tab back. Yep, there you go. Restart that.
Which brings us to the financial engineering holding this whole operation together. Meta is spending staggering amounts on AI. Capital expenditures for 2026 are projected at $115 to $135 billion, directed primarily at data centers, AI chips, and model development. To put that in context, that's roughly 67% of Meta's projected annual revenue. Most tech companies spend about 15 to 25% of revenue on Capex. Meta is spending more than half. Where is that money coming from? Increasingly, debt. Meta's long-term debt closed out 2025 at $59 billion, double the prior year's total. And that doesn't count the creative accounting, by the way. In Louisiana, Meta is building a data center called Hyperion, a $27 billion facility that, at full build-out, could scale to 5 gigawatts and cover an area Zuckerberg says would stretch across a significant part of Manhattan. Here's how they're financing it. Meta partnered with Blue Owl Capital, a private credit firm. They created a joint venture where Meta owns 20% and Blue Owl owns 80%. Blue Owl formed a legal entity called, and I'm really not making this up, Benet Investors LLC. They named their $27 billion debt vehicle after a donor.
Do you like saving money? Don't answer that. It's a rhetorical question. Who doesn't like saving money?
Benet Investors sold $27 billion in bonds to Wall Street investors. Meta leases the data center from Blue Owl. The rent money flows to Blue Owl, which uses it to pay back bondholders. And here's the clever part. Meta gets to renew its lease every 4 years. If they change their mind on AI, they can just walk away. Because Meta only owns 20% and doesn't control the entity, they keep the $27 billion in debt off their balance sheet. The Wall Street Journal called this Frankenstein financing. Ernst & Young, Meta's auditor, approved the arrangement while designating it as a critical audit matter. Accounting speak for, "This is complicated, involves significant judgment, and warrants investor attention." Some analysts are comparing this structure to the special purpose entities that led to the Enron collapse, and Meta just announced they're doing it again, raising another $13 billion through a similar structure for a data center in Texas.
Let me just pause it real quick. I know she said a lot there, and there's a lot of big numbers, and we're like in this industry, like crypto and AI and stuff like that. You get so used to hearing billion this, billion that, that it's like you get numb to it, but it's so much money, so much resources, and it's like it doesn't come from nowhere. I mean, these companies don't get money from like trees, like they come from people. Come from like cutting people's jobs. They come from ooh, it's just so bad. And it's just oh man, they're creating like a really delicate house of cards. And like she said, it's the same structure that destroyed Enron. This is all right. I'm gonna continue the video. I just wanted to pause and just let that sink in for a second.
Meanwhile, in Louisiana, the Hyperion data center is causing real-world consequences. The tiny town of Holy Ridge, population 6,500, is now home to construction for the largest data center in the world. Residents report a 600% increase in vehicle crashes over the last year from the non-stop parade of construction trucks. 3 truck crashes occurred just outside Holy Ridge Elementary School. Fourth graders told reporters the trucks are so loud and frequent that classroom walls shake. And if Meta decides to walk away after 4 years, the 3 new natural gas plants built to power the data center have a 30-year lifespan. If the data center closes early, the cost of those plants will appear on household utility bills for Louisiana ratepayers. So Meta gets the infrastructure, keeps the debt off their books, retains the option to walk away, and if things go bad, ordinary people in Louisiana pay the bill. This is what financial desperation looks like at scale. So let's just connect the pieces because we've talked about a lot of things here. Meta spent $80
So yeah. Oh wait.
billion on the metaverse, trying to create a market that didn't exist. People wanted VR for gaming, not for hanging out as legless avatars in virtual conference rooms. The product failed because it solved a problem literally nobody had. Then they pivoted to AI, but instead of building domain-specific models that leverage their actual competitive advantages, user data, ad targeting, content moderation, they're building general-purpose LLMs to compete with OpenAI. To train those models, they need massive amounts of data they don't actually have, so they pirated 267 terabytes from sites they internally describe as datasets we know to be pirated and bet on a fair use defense. Internal memos show Zuckerberg
Yeah. Essentially, Facebook's fucking up.
personally killed licensing discussions because paying for content would undermine that legal strategy. And simultaneously, they're surveilling their own employees' keystrokes to generate training data for AI agents that will replace those workers. American employees cannot opt out. European employees are exempt because GDPR protects them. To fund all this, they're taking on massive debt, $59 billion and growing, and using creative accounting structures to keep additional billions off the books. They're building data centers financed through entities named after pastries with lease terms that let them walk away while local communities bear the infrastructure risk. And the core business that's supposed to fund all of this is declining. Daily active users across Meta's properties dropped for the first time ever last quarter from 3.58 billion to 3.56 billion. To compensate
All right, that's enough of that. I think you guys get the point there. They've already burned over $100 billion. They're probably gonna get sued for a lot more, and then they're still burning money, building debt, like accruing debt with Blue Owl, and they're screwing local communities with their goofy ass data centers and power plants. So essentially, Facebook is cooking themselves. They're slow cooking themselves, and it's awesome. No, it's not awesome. It's really sad, actually. I hope it stops. I hope, man. I mean, I don't think the law, I mean, I don't think the law is gonna do anything because they're in their pockets. Anywho, I think this is the last. Yeah, I have just enough time to get into this.